Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video we're going to talk about 5 cheat codes that you need to know when you're in the ATM business. Always remember that we have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have an ATM Mastermind Group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself, learning to get a little bit more information of the ATM business, and also it's a community of like-minded individuals that help you navigate through the muddy waters of the ATM business. Alright, so we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to start with point number 1 is don't buy an ATM used when you're getting into the ATM business. I see it all the time. People are trying, they got one ATM, they say, oh, I went to Craigslist, I went to another place, maybe a garage sale, or they saw an ad for a free ATM, and they got this ATM, and they say, oh, I got it for $100, and they're thinking, oh, I just saved all this money, and they get it home, and they go to hook it up, and they realize that the ATM is not compliant, and it can't be compliant, or they have to spend thousands of dollars to get it upgraded, and now they have an ATM that is not in use, and they're gonna end up with a big headache on their hands. So I recommend don't buy a used ATM, at least until you're a seasoned veteran in the ATM business and you understand what you're buying. If you decide to go down this road, please check with somebody who's in the business to say, look, I saw these 2 little beauties sitting in a garage. What are they worth? How can I make it work? Will it be profitable for me? At least ask other people here in the ATM Mastermind. You can always shoot a picture. We'll respond to say, this is what you got and this is what you're looking at. Point number 2, see it all the time. People get excited about the business. I want them to be excited. It's a good business. You're making money. You're setting up some residual income over and over, and things are good. But then you get excited, and you know what? You grow the business too fast, and you over leverage yourself. The reason we got into business is to provide extra income for the family or yourself and help you get to the next level. Maybe one day leave the 9 to 5 or just add another so you can have some extra money every month. And now you're seeing the potential and you're growing too fast and you leverage yourself. What does that mean? Well, maybe I get a loan from the bank, or now I put it on my credit card, and now I'm making these monthly payments and it's not working out. So just grow this business slow. I know a lot of times you guys you get an opportunity, you want to take advantage of it. Just remember to grow it slow and steady, just like the turtle. It always wins the race. There's no big rush in this. Trust me, locations will come and go. Point number 3, be selective when putting an ATM in a location. Don't just take whatever comes your way. Make sure that it makes sense. Maybe somebody says, oh, I got a tire shop and I want to put an ATM. It's not necessarily the best opportunity. Be selective, know what you're looking for, concentrate kind of in one area. Maybe that's barbershops, maybe that's convenience stores, maybe that's gas stations. Learn the market, learn those locations, because then you'll know if it's going to be a good or a bad location. Oftentimes I see people taking anything they get, and then they got 3-4 ATMs and they're not making any money, and they're like, oh, this isn't working out. They took the wrong locations, they made bad deals. So don't do that. Grow slow like the last point, and be selective on what you take. Point number 4, don't do 90-day trials. A 90-day trial, all it does is set you up for failure down the road. You do a 90-day trial, you think, oh, you tell the guy, hey, why don't you do a 90-day trial? Now what happens is you do this 90-day trial, and what happens is now the owner has a chance to renegotiate. He went in, you said, oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set it at a $3 surcharge. I'm not going to pay you anything for 90 days, and we'll see if it works. And so now, after 90 days, the guy says, well, geez, I see you're in here all the time. Obviously it worked. You're making money. I want $1.50. So don't set yourself up for failure. Make sure you can always set the location agreement up so you can pull out anytime you want. But don't set it up so it's negotiable on the merchant's part. Make sure you got all the money invested in this. You got your cash invested. You got your time invested. You got equipment invested. Make it on your side that you are the powerhouse on your side. Don't give the merchant, God love the merchant, they're very good partners, but don't give them all that authority to put you out of business. So please minimize the 90-day trial stuff. And point number 5 is don't give away too much. I see it a lot. The guy goes in, he gets excited about putting an ATM in there, and then the store owner pushes back a little and says, well, I'll give you 50% of the location, or a percentage. You want to minimize that. You want to try to get something around 25, 50 cents. Some locations are going to demand more, and we realize that, but most of them aren't. It's a convenience for their customer to have a cash solution for the business. Okay? And the way you got to present it is just that. It's not a revenue stream for these businesses. It's not going to, unless you're going to give them all the surcharge, it's going to be a revenue stream for you. It's not a revenue stream for them. Again, they're making their money off what they're selling in their store. Whether it's convenience, it's a convenience store or a liquor store, they're giving their customers a reason to come in a store, drive traffic to their store, and then in turn they have some extra cash, and then they could spend that cash in the store, or they take the cash home and spend it somewhere else. But you're driving traffic to the store, you're giving them a cash solution for cash only businesses. You got to remember the service you provide, and you got to explain that to the customer. Okay? It's not all about how much money they can make, it's a convenience for them. So always be aware of that. All right, just want to say that we have an ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself. Also, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel down below, and you can place any concerns or comments or something you want us to make in the comment below. So thank you very much. I got 2 more points. I'm going to put those over at the ATM Mastermind group page, and I'll see you guys over there. Thank you.